Now students, yesterday we complete sum number 1. Now today we are taking sum number 2nd. First chapter it is, because there are two variables. See, certain amount is a one variable and number of students is a another variable. A certain amount is equally distributed among certain numbers of students. Each would get rupees 2 less if 10 students were more. Obviously, it is an inverse proportion. What is meant by inverse proportion? If one number is less, another number will increase. If students are less, then obviously each will get more money. बराबर ना students? If each will get 2 rupees less if 10 students were increased. Students are more, then each will get less money, and if students are less, then each will get more money. So 6 more money if 15 students were less. So this is like a inverse variation, but it is from a first chapter, so two variable. So how we start solution? Let number of students be x and amount distributed to each students equal to y. Okay, so I'm taking one simple example. Suppose I have 600 money with me, and there are suppose 20 students. How many students? 20 students. So each students, how many money I will distribute? So 600 money divided by 20 students, so each will get 30 rupees. Each will get how many? 30 rupees. But after some time, I have same money 600, but students are increased. Students may be, suppose 50 students are there. 50 students are there. So now how many money each will get? 60 divided by 5 will become 12. So obviously when students are increased, number of money will get reduced, or it will goes on decreasing. Okay, so like that, let number of students be x, that amount distributed to each student is equal to y. So what is total amount? How we can find out? So total amount, therefore total amount to be distributed is nothing but multiplication of these two, x into y, that is xy. See, if students are 20, I want to distribute 30 rupees to each. So how many money I have to I have 600 rupees. Students 20, I have to distribute 30 rupees per each student. So 600 students, 600 money I should have. Similarly here, students are x, amount distributed to each student is y, so total amount is equal to xy. So now there are two conditions given. First condition, what is first condition given? From first condition I will get first equation. Distributed to among certain students, each will get rupees 2 less if 10 students were more students. So by given first condition, what is first condition given? If students are 10 more, 10 students are more, so what is the students first? X, then it is increased by 10, then each will get 2 rupees less. So initially each will get y rupees, so now y minus 2, but amount will be same. What is amount? Total amount xy, so right here xy. If students are 10 students are increased, each will get 2 rupees less, that is why y minus 2. Now I have to solve this. How we can solve this? First number with same bracket, x y minus 2, then plus 10 y minus 2. See, first number same bracket, second number same bracket, is equal to xy. So here xy, x into 2x, 10 into y, 10y, 10 to the 20 minus 20 is equal to xy. So don't take tension of xy get cancelled. So now simple equation becomes 2x plus 10y is equal to minus 20, that side will become plus 20. This is equation number first. Now we can solve it by making the coefficient same. This is the understood. This is the equation number first. Now second equation, for second equation they given second condition. By given second condition, what is second condition given? Now 6 rupees will get more if students become less, obviously. So students become less. What is the students x? It will become less 15. So less means minus. Students were less and 6 rupees more. So rupees was y plus 6 is equal to total money what? xy. So now open this bracket. X, first number with the same bracket, y plus 6. Second number with y plus 6 is equal to xy. Now multiply this, will become xy plus 6x minus 15y, 15 6 90 is equal to xy. So xy cancel. Now your second equation will become 6x minus 15y equal to minus 90, that shall become plus 90. This is equation number second. Now first equation and second equation I have. माझ्याकडे दोन इक्वेशन आहेत. आता मला हे सॉल्व करायचे. To solving these two equation we know how to solve this. It is from chapter number 1. One is graphical method, one making the coefficient same, or Cramer's rule. So simple kutla making the coefficient same, because here is what? Minus 2. Here is what? 6. So make it 6 here. How we can make it 6 here? Multiply by equation by 3. Equation 1 by 3. So multiply equation 1 by which number? 3. So it will become minus 6x plus 30y, 3 2s are 660. Equation number, new equation, it is third. Now look at second and third, both are same, and luckily signs are opposite. If signs are opposite, then addition. So adding equation second and third. So 6x 15y 90, 6x 30y 60. Adding sign get cancel, plus minus subtraction, bigger number sign, that is why plus 15. Plus minus subtraction, 30 minus 15 15, bigger number is what? 30, the sign plus, and here addition, that is why 150. Now y is equal to 150 divided by 15 equal to what? 10. Okay, so I get y is equal to 10. Y is what? Amount I distribute to each students. Now put y is equal to 10 in equation. Any equation you can put first. So minus 2x plus 10y 20 minus 2x plus 10 into 10 is equal to 20 minus 2x, 10 tens are what? 100 is equal to 20. Okay, so minus 2x is equal to 20 minus 100 minus 2x is equal to minus 80. Small plus minus minus cancel. So x is equal to what? 80 divided by 2 will become 40. So 40 are students, and amount distributed to each student is what? 10 rupees. That means what is total amount? Therefore total amount I have, total amount to be distributed is x into y. So x means 40 into 10 is equal to how much? 400. So 400 money total I have, which I have to distribute. Now let us check whether our answer is right or wrong. How we can cross check? See, 400 rupees I have. How many students with me? 40. So 400 students, 400 money I have. Total students are 40. So when I distribute 400 money to 40 students, it become 10 rupees per students. Barabar? but what they say, each will get 2 rupees less if 10 students were more. If students become 50, 40 will become 50 now. Why? Because 10 students are more. So if 50, then each will get 8 rupees. Yes, this amount is what? Rupees 2 less. Barabar na? And if students were less by 15, so initially students are 40, students become less 15, so 400, 40 divided by 50 minus 15, how many students are there? 25, because now students are less, so each will get 6 rupees more. So cross check, 25 1 25, remain 15, 25 6 so 16, barabar. So 16, barabar. Initially it was 10 rupees each, now each will get 16 rupees, that means each will get 6 rupees more. That means our answer is right. So this cross check is for our confidence whether your answer is right or wrong, but your answer is up to here. Total money I have 400. Okay, just copy this one.